hate to fly. Just want to be upfront about that. You're in the splash zone.
It's 6:46 here in the AM. Minus 7 degrees Celsius on the
Forbes Midas list for top 10 venture capitalists.
Andy picked this valley for the hot springs.
I don't know if she had any other injuries. No ID.
Which means?
The hotel EMT tried to revive him, but
We cannot continue here under this death knell.
mutating viruses, dwindling wilderness.
Well, it's not really my purview.
This is my 57th crime scene.
It's a mask to thwart facial recognition.
I'm sure you're all wondering how arduous this is going to be.
Folks gave me a wide berth.
All of this brought to beautiful fruition. All of this brought to beautiful fruition by Oliver.
Because whether I win or lose, the respect and power will dwindle, and Eddie will eventually leave you.
With blood supplies continuing to dwindle, private investors are pulling their human stock from the Brownlee Marks harvesting facility.
And unless Tommy changes things around quickly, his championship hopes could dwindle, Vince.
They dwindle. Till there's just one left, you know?
I sometimes enjoy seeing these social media posts where people will get into the
440 4,400 44,000 444,000 4,444,000
4,900 12,073 569,045 2,455 212,302,111.
Sounded it out, huh?
A.J. Armstrong. Well, convicted killer A.J. Armstrong has been moved to a new prison for the fourth time. A.J. Armstrong has been moved to a new prison for the fourth time.
If you want to impress him, use the word artisanal a lot. It's how fancy people say good. Artisanal cheese, artisanal soap.
Wow, where did you learn all this?
Artisanal private school.
Frozen solid. Now, if that warms up and that decays, that could put a massive amount of CO2 into the atmosphere, potentially. And like if you saturate the carbon sinks and you have a sudden release of CO2 from something that was previously frozen solid, that's where you could have a nonlinearity and things could go haywire pretty fast.
Which is your favorite room in your home? Which is my favorite room in my home?
Perhaps I would suggest they should be ascribed to my friend, Mr. Noyes, who is, I think, standing beside me.
Members have ascribed to this state of affairs dark and sinister motives.
Humans have always described random, seasonal, natural, or inexplicable actions to human-shaped entities.
Some ascribed his wild and troubled life to his personal mania for self-destruction.
You are ascribing human characteristics to something that isn't human.
Rancid horse offal.
With chicken and offal ragu.
What trash is Rome? What rubbish and what offal!
The offal wasn't chalky. Sometimes.
My mother always recommended a big platter of offal during the first trimester of pregnancy.
Can't thank you enough for the
Offal. Always recommended a big platter of offal.
Communication track is destroyed.
Come with us to the turret.
I should have been on that turret.